Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Rising World. So, a few episodes ago when I went to the desert, was that the last episode? No, it was the episode before last. When I went to the desert, I came all the way down here on the map, and I released my horse right here, and then I went ahead and sailed into the desert. So, I kind of miss my horse. I really do. So, I figured I'd come back down here, and here they are. Look at this. They're waiting for me. Is it a he or a she? I can't tell. I think it's a she. She's waiting for me. How freaking cool is that? Welcome back, girl. She's like, I was just waiting for you, Cage. All right, that is awesome. So not only did I get a horseback, but I got my horseback. So what are we So what are we going to be doing today? We are going to be doing some building. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to be doing with the building. I am going to mess around some lights. You guys gave me a good idea, a couple good ideas actually about the lights. Someone said to use the 3-ball street lamp upside down on the ceiling. Sounds pretty good to me. Someone asked, can you resize the lights? That is a good question and something I need to look into. Also, the magnifying glass is for the map, apparently. So I'm probably going to make, I don't know what you would need it for the map, but it's for the map. So we're going to mess around with that as well. And also, people want me to build with the luminosity. Hold on, what is it called? I don't remember what it's called. The luminous block. Okay. This is really expensive though. It does take a circuit board, but I could probably use that as a better light source. A lot of people are saying that, you know what, I'm just going to stick with the torches. That's cool. If you guys want to stick with the torches, I don't think you're crazy. The torches are a better light source. Objectively, it's a fact. They're just a better light source. I just don't like the orange reddish hue of the torches. I like white light, and I'm going to do what I got to do to get white light. And, you know, we'll just go from there. We will just go from there. So I'm going to work on the ceiling. I think the ceiling needs to be the next thing that we need to work on. People also want me to make a dock. I will not be making the dock today, but I have taken that into account and written it down. Wait, did I write it down? I don't think I wrote it down. I got to write it down when I'm done here to make a dock. So yeah, people are giving me storage solutions. Lots of good tips in the comments. Thank you very much for that, guys. And I'm really glad I got my horse back. People keep telling me to build something for my horse as well. I will. It won't happen today, but I'm going to. Guys, it's going to take some time. This is a really dense game. Lots to do. I think what I need to do right now is I need to clear out the roof. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to... Let me see. Oh, first things first. Let me organize. All right, there we go. And let's go ahead and come up here, and we're just going to kind of have to dig out the ceiling. Put down a lot more blocks. There's going to be a too high ceiling. How am I going to deal with the outside part? As you can see, it's poking through here. I haven't really decided yet, but I'll have to figure that out. I guess pretty soon. I think we could start putting down these walls now. You know what? I'm going to dig out a little bit farther than I need to, just so I can do it like this. Yeah, that's pretty good. These power tools are great. If you're playing this game for the first time, forget about building. I mean, you don't have to forget about it. You play how you like. But I would forget about building. I would just have... Damn it. I would just have the most basic building I could possibly have and just make for the power tools. That's what I think I would go for from day one. Oh, we broke out 2 and we broke out lights. That's wonderful. Cage, you suck, you idiot. All right, well, I guess we just got to be more careful. Let's go around this side. Just got to be careful when you're looking down. That's the only time you have to be careful. Hey, what's going on, buddy? I have a plan. You know what? I'm not going to talk about my plans because I want them to be surprises. I do have a plan for a place for the horse. I have not forgotten about the horse. What are these doing up here like this? It's kind of weird. I'll have to kind of mess around with that later. All right. So, yeah, this is definitely going to dig out here. It's going to be a little bit of a problem. Yeah, this whole thing is kind of screwed up. I'll have to fix this. Let's worry about that later, though. All right, I just want to get the roof set up, and once I get the roof set up, I can start really bringing this place, you know, bringing this place along. Yeah, this whole thing is kind of screwed up here. That's okay. We'll get it. We will get it. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Okay, that should be pretty good. Let's go ahead and grab our blocks. They are ID 233. We're going to need a lot more of those. I probably have a lot of stone on me now. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's go ahead and close that up. Close that up. Stone. We can now work with marble. That's pretty cool. Is that any stone? Oh, you need sandstone for marble. Okay. You know, marble really doesn't work for me in a base like this. I kind of like the bricks, although I think I can make better bricks now. Yeah, look at this. Should I go with these fancy bricks? I mean, I could. Damn, these all look really good. What is this? It's kind of weird. I like those, but the floor is black. I want bricks that are going to be a little bit brighter. Actually, I kind of like these. Are we going to walk away from the actual brick look and go towards this? You know, I'm going to be honest, guys. I kind of like these. So let's go ahead and make 10 of these. Like this. Actually, I kind of really prefer these to the bricks, if I'm going to be honest. Let's go ahead and go there. Press insert. And yep, I like that a lot more. Like way more. It's a little bit more... These are a little bit more modern, I guess. Like these kind of look like more like primitive type things. These look a little bit more modern. I kind of like that. The problem is I'm gonna have to take down all the lights because I don't want to lose them, because I'm gonna have to take down the bricks as well. So let me go ahead and collect all these lights and replace this entire wall. Okay, this will work for the time being. This is what it looks like with my light off. Actually, it looks pretty decent. Not gonna lie, I mean, it takes a lot of lights to do it, but this is not the permanent setup. I am going to be adjusting and kind of reevaluating and trying all kinds of new things. What I'm gonna do right now, though, is I'm going to rebuild this little thing right here, and I'm gonna need aluminum to do it, because I'm gonna need aluminum sheets. But yeah, I'm gonna rebuild this right here, and what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna take this out. I've got a very specific reason for wanting to rebuild this, and we're gonna get rid of this. There we go. All right, looking good. And we're going to get rid of this one as well. Turn my light back on so we can see. Oh, damn it. Arrgh. I didn't mean to do that. All right, well, while I'm waiting for that stuff to cook, let's go ahead and take some more of these blocks right here. And we're going to make this a little bit more angled right here. I think I'm going to use... Actually, what am I going to use for the angle there? I think I'm going to use... this right here. That should be pretty good. And let's see how I can do this. Kind of round it off. It doesn't look round. Oh, I see how it looks round. Okay, that's fair. We're going to keep that like that. We're going to keep that like that. Let's do like this. We got to turn this sideways, I believe. Oops. Let's keep it at 1. No. No. How do I turn it? I'm trying to figure out how to turn this thing properly. I want to turn it sideways. Okay, like that. Nope. And nope. I would love to tell you guys how I got this like this, but I don't know. I have no freaking clue. I just kept hitting buttons until it went the way I wanted it to. So that's a bit of a problem there. That's 5, so that should be going all the way up there. And like that. Are those black marks going to stay there? Why are there black marks there? That's kind of weird. And then we're going to do this. And nope, they go away. Oh, the only thing is I don't like the way the bricks don't go side to side, but you know what? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I like it the way it is. I might even turn these black. You can paint in the game, I think. So, well, you know what? Let's check the aluminum first. Then maybe we'll mess around with some painting. Turn that off. There is a paintbrush. I just don't know where you get paint from. Just need some cloth. Maybe you don't have to get paint. Very well could be the case. All right, we're going to need much more of this stuff, so let's go ahead and start this up now. People are telling me to put coal in here. I don't understand why people think that's a good idea. You know what? I'm going to test it again right now. Coal, as far as I can tell, gives the same amount of heat in this thing as wood does. Wood is, I feel like, much easier to get. I don't know, maybe it's not easier to get. But the thing is, you want to keep the coal for things like gunpowder, right? So let's just go ahead and mine some coal right now. I noticed we have some here. I don't know, maybe it is easier to get coal. But you have to find it. But now that I have a ore detector, that shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so let's check this out. Yeah, we just got 67 coal. It may be, you know what, coal is easier to get. There's no doubt about it. Alright, so for coal, it will give us... Yep, 3. That's exactly what you get with the wood. And plus I want to keep coal for things like gunpowder. But it does seem pretty easy to get coal with the... If I could use my ore detector, it might be a better idea. Anyway, let's go ahead and make ourselves some more aluminum sheets. Let's go ahead and make 20. And then let's use those blocks. Those blocks I'm using right there are called, they're under metal, and they're called 765 block, I guess. We're going to make 2 of these, and we're going to make it into a block. It's kind of expensive. It's kind of an expensive block. I wouldn't build with it a lot, but it'll do okay for this. So let's press insert, and then we need to change the grid. There we go. And then what we need to do is we need to put a part on top. All right. I guess the top is, oops, change shape. I guess the pyramid is the perfect topper. Wait, that doesn't look like a pyramid because I didn't double click it. I always forget that. Double click. And then we're going to kind of do like that. And then this thing just needs to be smaller. How small? Honestly, I think that's pretty good. Let's do it like that. Yeah, that looks good. I like that, actually. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come here. We're going to have to change the grid. Whoops. There we go, right there. There's a very there's a very specific reason I'm rebuilding this because I didn't like the ones with the brick as much. I think this looks cooler. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna mess around with blueprints. So off camera, I went ahead and made myself a blueprint. If you're wondering how to make blueprints, they're right here. It's simply 4 paper. And I don't quite remember how to do this. I kind of messed around with it earlier, but I'm not really sure how to do this. So if I have the blueprint up, I should be able to right click or left click. Yep, left click. Okay. I'm going to kind of cancel it because I don't want to start there. I'm going to start at the bottom. And you hold down the button. And there you go. And you hold down right click and you save it. All right. And this is going to be, I'm just going to put this as lights for now. You got all this stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And now I think you come over here. I think you get to make these for free, by the way. Once you've made the template, I think you get to make them for free. And I'm just going to kind of put these around for now. I would like to eventually hang these from the ceiling. So, all right, that should be pretty good. And you just go ahead and turn them on. And you don't even have to turn all sides on if you don't want to. But I will. And what are these? Are these 100%? I'm pretty sure they are. There we go. And these look pretty cool. And what I can do is I can hang these from the ceiling. There's lots of different stuff I can hang from the ceiling. Lots of different options for lights. There we go. All right, cool. Now, there's another light I would like to mess with right now. And I don't know how deep I'm going to get into this one, but I'm going to check it out. And I know I'm going to need circuit boards for it. So, we are going... Oh, boy, we're starting to get full here. All right, let's... Here, let me organize. Okay, I grabbed all my resources. I made 2 circuit boards. These things are really expensive, but I don't know, man. I think they're going to be pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and make whatever this is. And, oh, it looks like you get 4 per combine. Oh, that's nice. No, 2 per combine. I'm just going to make them right now. We'll put them as a block. Craft the item. And equipped. Now, I think what we can do is, let's just make this like this. Oh, that doesn't really seem like it lights up anything. Huh. I thought this would be a little bit better. I could change the color and stuff, which I won't do right now. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it really lights much up. It just looks blinding. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Maybe we'll put it on the wall or something. Maybe it's not supposed to be on the floor. I don't think I can put it on the ceiling here. Let's just do this really quick and see what it looks like from the, top. Because that wouldn't look too bad. It's like kind of hard to look at. It's like too bright. I don't even think it gives a lot of light off, to be honest. Here, let's get rid of that. Yeah, this thing is barely doing anything. I'm not sure. I don't know. People have told me to use these, but they don't seem to be that good. Like, look at how dark that is. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. If I am, let me know. But, yeah, I don't think we'll be making any more of those right now. That's for sure. Okay, so let's do that. All right, let's go ahead and put some walls up around this place. This is what I need to do. I'm going to start over here and put those together. Oh, yeah. Gotta come back here. And then, why won't those go together? Maybe because one is like a different, like, I put one up. Yeah, probably because I changed the intensity of the light. It's causing issues. I'm just gonna put it in here for now, and I'll play around with them a little bit more. I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought they were gonna be better than that, but I might be missing something. You know, there's some things that we have to learn in this game. It's not so straightforward all the time, you know? All right, so do I want to put a window up there? You know, I think nah, let's not. We'll mess around with windows some other time. So 1, 2, and right there. Yep. Okay, so then this one will go like so, but I want it to be the same as the bottom. I don't remember what I did on the bottom though. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, see, it really doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. Who cares? You're not gonna be able to tell, so it doesn't really matter. Just do that right there, and then we'll turn this sideways, and then make that into 2. All right, so it's a little tricky here to get these down sometimes. Just change the grid, and that'll fix everything. I'm gonna do that here too. Change the grid. Change it too much. There we go. Oh, this is gonna look so dope. This is gonna look so dope. Let's go ahead and make this back to 5. Poor horse. I gotta make something for that damn horse. I feel terrible. So that's going to go there. We could just do that to 4. Let's bring that back to 4. 4. And then back to 5. And yeah, this is coming along. Okay, I went ahead and made another one of these scaffolding, but I didn't realize they were so expensive. They're like 20 lumber, which is, you know, not cheap. So I only made one more, and I'm not going to make any more. I could always move them at will. Not really that big of a deal. We need to now make room for the roof. I kind of want to see if stuff will fall. I don't think stuff falls in this game. Obviously, my lights did, but I've seen hanging rocks before, so I don't think rocks fall, unfortunately. Well, I guess we could try, but I'm telling you, I think I've done it before, and they didn't fall. I'm like 90% sure. There we go. That's looking good. Come over here and take this out. All right, and then we're gonna come over here and then deal with this. It's gonna take some time, but then these power tools are, like I said, next time I play this game, I will not do anything. I will not do any serious building until I get the power tools. That'll be it. Okay. And yeah, I'll replace that rock at some point. I'll see what I can do with it. Because I don't want you be able to see the walls from the outside. Why? I don't know. I just don't. See, that piece was floating. Alright. It's all looking good. Actually, we can get a lot of this from down here. Huh. How far can you go with this? Nah, not far enough, but... Oh. Keep moving this thing. Once the ceiling is done, I need to finalize this room right here. And I've got some ideas of an offshoot from I already have an offshoot that's going to go this way. And that's obviously going to go over there to the forge. And then over here, I'm going to have a room that's going to go to a different area that I don't want to talk about because I want it to be a surprise. It's something you guys have been asking for a long time. And, the building in this game is phenomenal. But the thing is, because it's so good, it slows you down. Because you're like, oh, I want to make this look cool. And I want to do this way, and I want to do that way, and it just kind of slows you down a little bit. So, yeah, it is what it is. I think it's a fair trade-off. I shouldn't have made another one of these. I don't really want to move 2 of these at once. It's pretty cool. I can go like, I can't go over chests. All right, that's fine. We'll put that one right there. Then we will pick this one up. I probably should just be hitting with a sledgehammer, but do I have a sledgehammer on my hotbar? Yes, I do. There's certain things on my hotbar I don't want to move off anymore. Basically 1 through 6 and 0. I don't want to move those like anymore. All right, that should be pretty good right there. And let's come up here and finish this off. All right, I need to also choose what kind of roof I want to have. It's probably going to be a light colored roof, but let's see what kind of options we have here. Okay, I remember what I want my roof to look like. I want it to be grid ceiling. I like these. Okay. Oh, lumber. Crap. Okay, well, I have a chainsaw now, so no big deal. Well, let's just make one to make sure we're going to like it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to, though. Here we go. And equip. And insert. And we'll put it right here. I don't know, man. It's a little too white. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know. Let's put a light on it and see what it looks like. It doesn't matter if it's lined up. Okay. Come on. There we go. Turn that off. Actually, it looks kind of good. It looks okay. It's just, I don't know, man. It's a little white, you know? But that's what ceilings are. I'm looking up my ceiling right now in real life, and it's white. So I think I would probably go with that. Let's take a look at some of the, I was looking at plaster ceilings, and that wouldn't be too bad. Oh, that looks pretty good, too. You know what? I kind of want a darker looking ceiling, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, the one right there is not bad. Let's see what this one looks like. Actually, put that right here. I kind of like that better. I think I like this better. Yep, that's, you know what? That's exactly what my ceiling looks like in real life. I like it. It's a little bit darker, just a little bit, little tad darker. Yeah, I kind of like it. Okay, we're just going to make 20 of them. There we go. And let's go ahead and start putting the ceiling up. Insert. There we go. And I'm just going to put it right here. I'm going to put it on the corners first. Yeah, it should be fine. I just got to be careful. I can't even put it in that corner. Go. And there we go. Hey, man, we're going to have like a proper base here today, guys. I'll leave that alone for now. Fill that in later. Okay. It's not going out as far as I'd like it to. Let's go ahead and put this one here. And here. And those don't look like they're on the... Are they on the same level? They're not on the same level. Son of a biscuits. Yeah, they're not on the same level. So this one is the one that I did wrong. It's pretty easy to take down, though. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and clear the ceiling some more. That's the problem. There's too much stone up there still. Sledgehammer! There we go. Alright, we're going to put this one down over here. We're just going to work from this way over. Should be pretty good. And I'm just going to put in full blocks with the ceiling as much as I can. And then I'll fill them in later. And it really doesn't matter. Like, because things, like, just fit together so unbelievably good in this game. It's really nice. I remember playing Minecraft from day one. And, like, I remember using glass in Minecraft. And I didn't like it very much. Because it didn't have connected textures. And then they came out with connected textures mod, which is like, as a mod I definitely had to have, like, seriously. That's good there. We're probably gonna need some there. That's fine. Let's go ahead and take this one down. Let's get this thing out of here too. Come on. And let's go ahead and grab something to drink. This is thirsty work. I don't like when it's foggy outside. It gets foggy in here. Although that might be because I don't have an enclosed base yet, which would make sense. We need to make more of this 309 block as well. That is under... Crap, I don't remember what that was under. That was under bricks, right? 309, there it is. Another 20? Let's do it. We got tons of stone. Tons of stone. Like, more stone than we could spend in a lifetime. Well, maybe not that much, but a lot. I don't quite know how I want to do this. I'm going to take this out. I've got some ideas for this hallway that we're not going to get to today. That I think are going to be pretty fun. You guys give me a lot of good ideas in the comment section. So, for now, though, we'll just kind of... here, let's do this. Insert... but it didn't... Okay, so it didn't do the right block. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so we got to... Take that out. Press C. No, press C. Go here. Right click. Change shape. To this. Come back up here. I get ahead of myself sometimes, you know? Like, I'm just like, oh, this. And, like, nothing gets done because I messed it up. Insert. There we go. Beautiful. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, how am I gonna do the roof with these? Okay, hold on. I know how I'm gonna do it. That and that. And we simply have to do it the same way we did it before, except make it 4 high instead of 5. It's actually a very, very simple fix. So right now that's 5 high, so we need to... Nope. We need to bring that down to 4. Is that bringing it down to 4? I think it is. Right? Yes. Okay, so... like that. All right, and then insert. That's going to put it back up to 5, so we need to bring it back down to 4. Make sure that's what it is. I think that's correct. Yep, beautiful. Beautiful. So now what we do is we pick this son of a bee up, and we move it over here. Okay, then we drill this out. Yeah, this is going to come out real nice. Come on. Go. And then... Okay, that's all looking good. All right, then we take this, and we go back to regular. There. There. That's fine. Actually, yeah, it's fine. It really does not matter. All right, so then that means this will go right here. And this will go here and here. Hold on. Okay, very good. The roof is coming along. Oh, darn it. I ran out of freaking roof material. Son of a biscuits. And I don't remember what number it was. It doesn't matter. I know which one it was. Well, the ceiling is turning out absolutely fantastic, but I did have to go back and change it a little bit. And I'll talk to you about that in a moment. Let me just get rid of all the stone. Go. All right. Awesome. Awesome. So here's the thing. Remember how I was putting down the ceiling and I was just putting ceiling pieces willy-nilly wherever I decided? I was like, oh, I'll just fill in the gaps later. There was something about the way I was filling in the gaps with this thing. It wasn't facing the right way, or like these ceiling tiles, even though they look like they can go whatever way, they can't. There's actually I don't even know how to explain it. There's a grid to it. And if you don't put them down the proper way, then it doesn't look right. It's hard to tell, but I could tell, and it was bothering me. So what I did was I tore up the whole ceiling, and then I started right here, and I just went boom, boom, 5 by 5 the whole way. As a matter of fact, this is a 5 by 5. It's overhanging, and I don't really care. And I kept doing that, like going this way, making sure everything was facing the same way. Right here, these are 2 by 5s, and they work as well. So it took a little bit of figuring out there, but I eventually got it. So what I'm going to do now is we are going to make this into a 1 by 1. Okay, and there we go. And we need to find the middle of this room. Okay, now the middle of the... Yeah, so this is definitely the middle right here. So we just need to find the middle going the other way. I'm just going to kind of place that down just to signify the middle of the room going side to side. Now going back and forth, I need to find the middle of the room as well. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's number 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Beautiful. It's an odd number. That's a really good thing. And I'm trying to decide where I want to put the ceiling lights at. All right, so that's 27. Let me do some quick math here. Okay, so right there is the exact middle of the room. So I would like to get that matched up on the ceiling. And I think the easiest way to do that is to just make this thing go up. Here we go. And I also want it to be one that way and one that way. Okay. And there's the middle right there. Okay, so that's the middle on the ceiling. I'm going to put some lights hanging from the ceiling and see what we can do with it. I am going to try some of the pre-made lights. Some people are telling me to try those out. What are those in? There's got to be in furnishing, lighting. Yeah, so you guys said the street lamp? The 3-ball street lamp from the ceiling. Okay. I'm going to need 3 bulbs and 3 glass. That's glass. There's some bulbs. And let's go ahead and make one of those. All right. Oh, I was supposed to like also try and change the size of the lights. I totally forgot about that. But we'll try and get that done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this. Let's go ahead and no, that's not what I wanted to do. No, nope. Yeah, I want that to be a full block. And then I want that to be a full block. And then we want that to be all the way up there. That's fine. Yeah, I can just put it right there. That's good. All right, then we'll put this right here. Okay, so right there is the middle. Can I not? Oh, I have to turn it upside down or something? Maybe? Huh. It's not... I can't hang this thing from the ceiling? That can't be right. Oh, I'm freaking thirsty, man. This is thirsty work trying to figure this out. I can't figure it out, by the way. Oh, crap. I don't have any more water in this thing. All right, hold on. Let's come out here. I got some more water right here. Put this in there. Yeah, I can't figure out how to put this on the ceiling. I originally thought it might have been the block that was the issue, but no, because this is the same exact block as the ceiling, and you can put it on here. So I tried pressing enter to get here. Let's try this again. I tried pressing enter to get it on the ceiling. I tried, going up to the ceiling, like up here. Maybe I was too far away. Wouldn't work. I'm not really sure what's going on with the ceiling, guys. Let me know. Because people told me they use these on the ceiling. I don't know. Maybe it was like a past version of the game and they changed it. I really have no clue. All right, what I'm going to do now is we're going to try and hang one of these on the ceiling. So grab that blueprint. There we go. It's kind of weird. It doesn't cost anything. It's like you can make it for free. It's a little weird, but yep. So I can put these on the ceiling. All right, well, you know what? Then we'll do that. Is that too low? No, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that right there. And that should be the very middle of the room. So I'm going to break these. I'm going to put these on. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to break these up. I mean, you can use this to dupe the lights. It's like, it's kind of weird they let you do that. Okay, grab that. And that. And let's hit this up. Take the lights with me. What is that? Is that me? I don't know what that sound was, but... Okay, let's see how it goes. You know what? It's not going to work. It's like... It just doesn't put a lot of light down here. Maybe if I put enough of them up top? You know what? Let's put some more up top. We'll see. I'm going to try this one more time, but I think I'm just going to have to put standing lights inside. The ones hanging from the ceiling don't seem to be good enough. And yeah, I could probably bring it down a little bit lower, but the thing is, it's already pretty low. Now, that is the middle. So let me find the other parts that will line up with this. We need this to be like so. 1 by 1. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off in diagonal directions. Or I could just go like this. Yeah, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. 1. All right, so it'll be right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 right there. Okay. I mean, they are free, so I might as well just continue putting them down. And just kind of mess around with them and see what's what. 7. So this will go right here. And you, my friend. Maybe if I put enough of them down, it'll work. But I remain unconvinced. There, 7. And like so. And let's see how these work. I guess I could bring them down one more level, but I don't know. I like the idea that I got a lot of headroom, you know? Oh, you know what? I think with enough of these, it'll work. But you're going to need a lot of them. You know? Or I could just put this in the middle and probably only need one of them. It just doesn't look right. I don't like it. Like, alright, hold on. The middle would be... crap, I can't tell where the middle is. I think it's right about there. We're going to go ahead and do this. So that would be... no, that's at the middle of the room. I didn't put these in the middle of the room. I messed it up. Alright, it doesn't really matter. Because they're offset, but they're only offset a little bit. This... yeah, it's 100%. I don't know, guys. I think the ceiling lights, I'll probably end up using more lights. But I kind of like them better. I just have to line them up. Okay, I think we got something here that's going to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. All right, and then turn that one on. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. I think a few more of these and we'll probably be okay. Let's just go ahead and, I mean, might as well make them now since they're free. There and there. Don't have any room for it. That's fine. I will organize later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That means 5 and then put one down. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there should be 5 in between that and the wall as well. Yeah, you know what? I think these are going to be okay. They're super expensive, but I mean, I guess it doesn't matter when you got the blueprint thing. Speaking of, go. I assume someday they're going to make it so the blueprints cost the resources. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And you know what? I think we're good on light for now. How is that? You know, that is not bad. That is not bad at all. I really like the way the base is coming out. I feel like the lights are all good now. I think the next time we do a building episode, probably going to be next episode. By the way, I forgot this thing was on, wasting a ton of fuel. I really wish we had like an electric stove because, man, I forget about that all the freaking time. I think next episode, I'm going to make 2 more of these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill 3 of them up at once. And then I'm just going to sit here and watch them. You know? That would probably be a good idea. No, this looks pretty good. It's got its little dark spots. I might be able to put up a few more. I could probably put one right there, 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 and there. And yeah, you need a lot of lights, man. You need a lot of lights. And I'm really curious on why I can't hang the street lamp from the ceiling. I don't know, guys. I kind of think this looks cool. I'm going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.